Welcome to the studio, it's Froyle here and I'm so glad you've joined me. Happy New Year! It's the 1st of January 2025, today, right now, where I am in this moment. And that is pretty exciting. What does the new year hold in store for us? I don't know, man, but I do know that the next few months for me are going to be a little challenging. So I'm glad you're here with me to join me for the journey, because I just might need your added support and strength to get through. Now, today I want to show you one of my favorite ways of starting your creativity. Sometimes over Christmas or when you have a break and you haven't created for a while, things can get a little stale or stiff, or the fear creeps in and you don't know where to start. You don't know how to get back into your creative space. So let's jump in together today. Or maybe you're not feeling well, or you just had your first cancer treatment and you're feeling a little crappy. But whatever the reason is that has you a little stuck, today we're going to push on together and we're going to create something beautiful. Let me show you my treasure trove of creativity. Now, the beauty of using an art journal is that you can look back over it, you can think about the ideas, you can remember different techniques, and you know where everything is when you want to try it again another day. This one is actually my 100 Days of Collage series. I love making these classes. Each of this double page spread is one lesson. There are 100. Why would you want to do anything less than 100? We're up to class 8, which is 50 something. And this is the second of the art journals. I have another one exactly the same. Love that. Already filled up. This is the next one that I'm working through. And pretty soon I'll start with class number 9. I love this. I love the techniques. I love the different textures and all of the colors, and it's a brilliant way of keeping all of the memories or the techniques or the different textures to remind yourself another day, oh, that was a good idea, I think I'll try that again. And it's a whole lot of fun. So this is 100 Days of Collage. Jump in and join me on either Skillshare or Patreon. You'll find it. It's continuing all this year. We will get to 100 for sure. Then I have my fabulous travel journal, which I'm thinking today is my favorite. We won't be traveling this year, boo-hoo, because we've got boring treatments to do. But next year, I am so doing some more travel. Now, these are the Dilutions Creative Art Journal. And what I like about them is the pages are strong. They handle all my loving. You can see how I've got lots of different layers and textures. I love my art journal. Oh, Venice. It was a moment. I like to put where we went and the dates of where we went and then little photos. We're definitely doing this again next year. So hang in there. We'll get back to more exciting times. But this is a great little size, especially for traveling. I did some of these actually during the travels, on the plane, in the hotels, on the ship. So it's a whole lot of fun. And then when I come home, I love to add to them. Bucket list moment. I'm with Vincent. Oh, what's not to love? Absolutely fabulous times with my little treasures. Yay for China. So this is my other one. I have 3. This is a bigger size than the 100 Days of Collage size, and this one I just use for whatever I'm going to do, particularly if I'm busting out something on YouTube and I'm creating a class. Then it goes into this size art journal. Now, what I love about the art journal is it's very liberating. It doesn't have to be a finished painting. It doesn't really have to even be a finished page. And you can learn and try techniques and put different elements together that may or may not work. It's a very free kind of expression. And this is what we're doing today, because it's particularly good for when you just want to start, get going on something. So brand new pages today. We're going to start with this idea. We're going to get some paint out and we're just going to get moving. Right, I like to start by putting baking paper under my pages because oh man, that's not a good start. Because I tend to run over the pages with either the glue or the paint, and I try to protect the next one as much as possible. I'm not good at that. As you can see, I kind of bash things around quite a lot. Oh, I've just got enough left, I'm thinking. We'll put one on this side, and then I think we've run out of that roll. That's pretty cheap. We'll get some more of that. Put it under there. It just protects the previous page a tiny bit as I slap the glue and paint around. Now, this is the best way to start the new year. Oh, absolutely best way, with no pressure, creativity, no perfectionism, no performance. Just create something beautiful. Or you don't have to do it beautiful if you don't want to, but I like to do things beautiful because it makes me feel hopeful. And I'm a little apprehensive about the coming year. Not gonna lie to you, I'm a little bit concerned because I've got another 5 months of chemo and I may get a little bit more haggard as we go along. Oh man. Right, pages are done. I'm going to pull out my Meeden 100 colour set because they are magnificent. Then I just have to decide which of these fabulous paints, colours do I want to use. There's only one thing wrong with this set, is the tubes are too small. But that's the only problem with them. It'll be all right. Let's see, what do we want to use? Now, we're not going to be too precious about it because you just want to get moving. Don't stress yourself out on trying to make something specific because then you'll actually stop yourself from even getting moving. Right, what about bubblegum pink? Well, I really enjoyed Kasha's Everything Art Care December this year. She was busting out the pink. So maybe we'll get a bit of that going on. That was really enjoyable to watch because it was really peaceful. And there was a few days there that, oh man, I needed some peace. So I found that actually quite helpful. See, these tubes are too small. I'm already running out of this one. It's no fun. Note to Meeden, can't you make these packs bigger? Seriously. Clearly I like that colour. What else do we want? What about, I'll tell you what my other favourite colour is, the Cocoa Brown. That's really nice too. Ooh, yes. We're going to need something a bit brighter, but let's get started with that. Put some paint on your page. It doesn't have to be perfect, and brush it around. You don't have to use an art journal if you don't have one, but I would really encourage you to buy yourself one and just say, like, it's a belated Christmas present to yourself, because it's just, look, a fabulous way to get moving, to get creating. We're already creating. Oh, and it feels so good. I'm telling you, this is it for the new year. Come on, give yourself a belated Christmas present, get yourself an art journal, because we're going to be doing a few of these pages where we're just creating something without any kind of stress or pressure. Look, that looks pretty cool. I'm liking those colors. This paint dries really fast, which is fine. Now, do we want a little bit of drama? Of course we do. What about some Mars orange? Well, do we know that Mars is that kind of color? Apparently it's orange. Oh yeah, looks a little burnt sienna-ish to me, but sure, Mars orange is fine. It'll be fine. We're just gonna put it on, we're gonna slap it around, and we're not gonna stress out about it being perfect, are we? No, we're not. That's the thing. What about we need some gold. Pretty sure we do. There's got to be gold in these packs somewhere. Ooh, this one says gold. Is it? Oh, yes, it is. We like gold. We like gold. Oh, yeah, baby. See, you got to have a bit of bling. So I'm just brushing it all different ways. That way and then that way. And it's incredibly therapeutic, just putting the paint on the page. We're going to create a nice background. Then what are we going to do? I don't know, man. We haven't got that far yet. Stop asking questions. Well, it's called a cross hatch. So we go that way and then that way. And it's a really nice way to get a beautiful background on the page. I'm liking that color. Which one was it? Probably the one I ran out of. Oh, stink. Righto, let's use something else. What about Rose Madder? That's probably going to be... Ooh, that's all right. Let's use that. Oh, that's a lot more red than I expected. That's all right. I like red. We're okay. Oh, that would have been number one tip. Use your favorite colors. If you're starting and you haven't been creating for a while and you're stuck and you don't know how to begin, use your favorite colors, because that will make you happy. That'll get you moving, and then you won't stress out as much. And I say as much because you might stress out a little, but meh. Use your favorite colors. Slap it on the page, or even just a spare piece of paper. Doesn't have to be an art journal. You can just use a random piece of paper. Oh, it just feels so good. This brush is not even an expensive one. It's not a good one. It's just quite an old one. Put it on, slap it around, cross hatch. One way, then the other way. Look at that, fabulous. Too much red. Okay, which one? Oh well, let's put something else over it because there's way too much red. Okay, well, I squeezed out a few more colors. Squeezed them out of those tiny little tubes, man. They're just a bit too tiny, but this is drying really fast, so it's painting right over the top. I'm liking the different colors coming through from underneath. That looks pretty cool. That's really fun. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now it's too pink. Oh man. It's all right, I'm gonna throw some gold over it. That'll fix it. A little bit of bling fixes everything. Let's add a little bit of gold. And then what will we do for the next layer? Do we want to add some stamps? We could. Do we want to add some drawing? We could. We could scribble on it with Posca pens. We could add some stamping. We could add some collage, of course. I could pull out the scrap bag. See, once you get going, you just got to get going. Once you get going, then you start thinking of all the other possibilities that you can add to it. And before you know it, you're having a mighty fine time. You're feeling a heck of a lot better. And you're creating something beautiful. It shouldn't take too long for the pages to dry because it was drying fairly fast. Doesn't it look pretty? I think it's a very calming color. And that's what I'm after today. Oh, it's still sticky. Whoopsies. Now I'm going to move my fabulous Mead & Packs out of the way and get my scrap bag. Yay team, love the scrap bag. This has got all sorts of incredible pieces in it. Beautiful little treasures that I know are going to work well. So I'm just going to pull out a heap. Now, I'm not thinking too much. I don't know what I'm creating. I just want to create. And that's the best way to do it. Don't get hung up on too much technicalities. Just pull out, don't think, stick things down, and if you like it, use it. If you don't, then put it aside and don't worry about it. Don't get yourself all in a tiz about should it be this or shouldn't it be that. If you want to start the new year with creativity, then just do it. Allow yourself to create freely without any judgment or condemnation. Use what you have pull some paint out, slap them around. Oh, I do like the dance moves. And then find some scraps of collage or Kozo paper or anything that you have that you like and want to use. Well, the white looks nice and fresh on those colors, but I don't want to cover the whole thing. That'll be next. I'll cover the whole page. No, I don't really want to cover the whole page, but I just want to add some interesting bits. And there's a whole heck of interesting bits in here. So let's just pull them out, have a rummage through, find something that speaks to me. Something that right today, right now, I want to see on the page. Definitely going with some dance moves because I got so many cool little offcuts and they're in the right colors too, so that's going to work. Let's get some of that. Maybe some black and white would look nice. Oh, look at that. That is Stardust stencil butter through my brush strokes stencil. Yes, I'm loving that. That's a nice corner piece. What else have we got? Oh, we've got some of these ones on the black. Yeah, we need some of that. That's going to look dramatic. Well, that's nice too. I know. Did I say I wasn't going to cover the whole page? Oh, little bit of texture there. All right, have to make some decisions. I'm just going to basically get my matte gel medium and pick up a few pieces and stick them down. Like I said, I'm not thinking too much. I just want to create something that's a cool piece and see how it turns out, and I'm just going to keep sticking until I'm happy, basically. It's quite simple, really. Oh, that could look quite good. So many beautiful options. I love having scrap bags. Right, I'm going to start with the brown Kozo paper with some bronze crosses. I'm liking that. That's a good place to start because the color's going to work really well. So how about we just slap on some matte medium, put this piece down, and then what I like to do is just respond to how it looks. So how about right there? And then pick up the next piece and put it down and just keep going. Don't think too much. Thinking can be overrated sometimes. You just, oh yeah, that's going to work. Pick some things up, put them on the page. Find something else that really takes your fancy and then add that. And before you know it, you're going to have the whole thing covered with collage. Just beautiful. Now I have to have one of these pieces. Where's the other one? Oh, I did like this corner piece. Do I want the whole corner? Yeah, maybe that might be too much. Oh, we could put it on this side, maybe up in that corner. Yes, I like that idea. Okay, see? Quick decisions. Think fast. I don't have to cover the whole thing because I've got this beautiful painted background down, but we can cover some of the area with these gorgeous pieces. Stardust stencil butter, love it. It's a beautiful gold color. Put it on there. That looks fabulous. Anything on tissue is going to look good because the tissue dissolves and can become quite transparent. So because we've got such a fabulous background color, then that's going to look really nice. We just have to decide, what shape do I want? That's the question. And how big do I want the shape to be? Probably not massive, but definitely a decent sized piece. What about something like that? Maybe some of thy poem script because it's got the fabulous bronze Iridescent bronze fine from golden, stamped on white tissue. I'm liking this idea. I like the way it goes see-through like that. And you can see then the colour underneath. So perhaps I might pull out some more pieces that have been printed onto tissue because we like that colour underneath. We don't want to blot it out completely. Let's put it there. Maybe a few more dance moves because I'm feeling that. That's pretty fun. Few more shapes. What about this one? Is it too big? Nah, it'll be all right. We'll just trim it off the side. Let's just trim it down a little. Oh, that piece is nice too. Oh, that's a nice colour. Could we put it over there? Maybe we could. Basically, you just keep sticking pieces on until you're happy. Now, don't forget, if you're using napkins or serviettes, you have to pull the backing paper off. Otherwise, it doesn't work as great. It gets all lumpy. How do I know that? Because I've done it quite a few times. But once you pull the backing paper off, and if it's really fancy napkins, then it might require 2 lots of the tissue to pull off. So just be aware of that, because once you stick it down, if you haven't pulled the tissue off, it doesn't stick as good, it doesn't stay flat. Yes, I know, I've done it. I'm thinking 1 row of these little dots could be cool. Maybe in between there. Yeah, I'm liking that idea. I'm liking it. What about one of these image transfers? They're pretty cool. They should go somewhere. And the black's nice and dramatic. Righto, let's put them down here. This is the windows of the Doge's Palace in Venice. Yep, that fits. That's good enough right there. That's where it's going. Right there. And then I'm thinking maybe a little bit more white, or perhaps another see-through layer on top of some pieces. That could be good. That's down. Doge's Palace, baby, in Venice. What a magnificent trip that was. Maybe we add a little pop of white, especially with this lovely Kozo paper. It's really textured. You'll be able to see the colors coming through. It just adds another layer. I'm liking it. Right there. See, don't think too much. Don't stress about it. Pick up a piece, decide if you like it, tear it a little, and put it on the page. You know what we need there? We need a circle right there. So I've got black. There's the options. Black, I've got white. These are all in my scrap bag. Black, white, all black's winning so far. Or I've got some of these that have been hole punched out of jelly prints. That could be, oh, that's working. Or that one. No, either that one or the black one. What do you think? What do you think? Get to me. All right, well, if that one goes there, then this one could go over there. All right, that sounds good. Black it is. Let's put that there. Oh yeah, man, this is fun. This is so fun to me and so incredibly relaxing. Very therapeutic. I'm feeling a lot better already. What nausea? I don't have any nausea. I'm creating art. Oh, let's add some more of these. See how good they look when they dry and the colors coming through. We need some up here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe this piece. We could put it that way. It wouldn't really matter. Yeah, I like the way it's curving round like that. Righto, let's do that. Like that. Do we like that? I like that. Let's just rip it off some. Not so much. Rip it off there. Yes and yes. Quick decisions. On we go. Ta-da, ta-da. That looks great. Especially when it dries. Well, we've got a bit of a bronze thing happening, bronzy, goldy kind of colour schemes happening. It does look good on the pink. See, look, I've got some of the paint still there. Do we want any more of the black because we've got some of these crosses? No, don't feel like I don't want it to be heavy. I need it to be light. That's just where I'm at today. It needs to be light. Oh, I like that one. Maybe we'll get a bigger piece. Yes. So all I'm going to say about that is we can have some more gold in there like that. This meshy paper, it dissolves really well too. Liking that. Do we want some more of this? Yes, I think we do. Let's put it under the circle there. Maybe I like it up that way better. Just like that. Got a vertical thing happening with our composition, which I'm liking, and the colors are quite light. I think that's because I haven't been feeling so good, so I'm liking the lightness of it, and the pink's really therapeutic, just saying. Feeling it today, and you've got to go with what you're feeling. Well, I don't know that we need too much more. We need the circle, don't we? Yes, we do, because look how good it looks. Right there. Yep, I'm loving that. So, what do you think? What do you think? That looks pretty good. I really do like the white ones, so I think they're going on. Where are they going? No, we don't want them down there. Do we want them up here? Maybe, baby. There, maybe? What do you think? Yeah, okay. What do you think? What do you think? Let's put it on there. They will dry all a little clearer once, you know, my copious amounts of matte medium dries. It will. They will dry. Oh, I love it. Papers are beautiful. The colours make me happy. Really, what else is there? This is the best way to start the new year. Right, I'm pretty happy with this page. What else do I have to have? Well, I really like the colour of this piece. So we just have to have it. Oh, there's such great bits in the scrap bags. Just bits and offcuts and remnants and leftovers. I like that gold coming through that you can still see there. That looks good. The colour's really nice. Yep. I'm loving it. What about, I've got some of these. These are taperologies. Beautiful shapes. What are they called? I don't know what they're called, but I'll put them in the link in the description under the video. There's always information there because I forget what things are called, but this is from Taperology, and I'm thinking we want a door because, you know, we're entering the new year and it's going to be maybe a little challenging, but there's still going to be possibilities. Oh, look at that. That comes apart. Well, that's pretty fun. Possibilities for who knows what might happen this coming year. So maybe we want a door. Oh, that one's a better colour. Oh, that one's a better shape. I'm thinking, do we want it? Oh, I don't mind that idea. I don't mind that idea. I think I like that one the best. Look how cool they are. That one's pretty nice too. Yeah, I'm not feeling the green for this particular colour scheme. But then it's only because I'm really not a green person. But they are rather beautiful, and I'm thinking the door that opens possibilities, because that's what we've got to believe for, right? Great possibilities. Possibilities for remission, possibilities for healing. I'm thinking we put the door there. Righto. Do we want something there? Maybe, but it has to be see-through and textured. So we've got the Kozo paper, maybe, baby. Oh, we've got some of the, oh, that could work. That color works. Maybe, baby, I don't mind that idea. And we still got some more gold. Oh, or some more of that. That's kind of okay too. Maybe we'll do both. Okay, all of the above. I'm definitely putting the door on. That's the door of possibilities, because anything is possible. A little bit of texture on there. Yes, I'm liking that. Beautiful. And my taperology door of possibilities. So what is going to be your door of possibilities for this year? What are you hoping for? What are you wanting to achieve? Do you have any New Year's resolutions? No, I don't do any of that, but I always have something that I'm wanting to achieve, something that I'm hopeful for. At the moment, it's pretty basic. It's just getting through the cancer treatments, which is really boring, but that's as basic as it gets. So let's just get through the cancer treatments and smash that sucker into remission. That's the goal. And then next year's going to be way more exciting. But this year, I'm sure we're going to be learning something. Our door of possibilities, which could be opening up and leading us to next year's exciting adventures. This year, we are just getting through with a smile on our face and staying hopeful that all will be well. Right, loving that. Let's wipe some of this matte gel medium that I have plastered everywhere. Might let it dry and then decide if I really am entirely happy, or do I have to have something else on it? I don't know, man. I'm loving it at the moment. I'm liking that I'm leaving this part to look at my beautiful colored background with the gold on it. Loving the gold. That looks good. That looks beautiful. Got the black, got those. Yep. I think we're doing fabulous. Oh, I just found a number 5 in my pile. and I've decided I'm going to put it on because I have 5 more months of treatments. And then the cancer will be in remission. It'll be smashed into remission. So number 5 there, lucky number 5, 5 more months. Our door of possibilities will be open wide, endless possibilities, and everything's going to be okay. What do you think about my beautiful pages? It's so therapeutic. It's so easy to create like this. So pull out some paints, find some paper, rummage through your arts and crafts and leftovers and remnants and bits and pieces. Have some fun and allow yourself to just start. Just head off in a creative direction and see where it takes you. Thanks for joining me today. I'm so glad you did. I love the freedom of creating in an art journal because you don't have to sell it. You don't even have to show anybody. There's no pressure. It strips away all that perfectionism. It's a great way to start. I really want to encourage you. It's the beginning of a new year. Lash out, get yourself an art journal because you just don't know where we might head this year, and you might really enjoy following along with the journey. I'll probably be pulling mine out a few times because I find it a low stress way to create, especially during difficult days. Now, you'll find more information in the description under the video if you want to know what I'm using and where I get it from. I love that you're here with me. I hope you come back and join me next time in the studio.